Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It's only a matter of time before Steffy Forrester blames Hope Logan for her Monte Carlo mishap and all hell breaks loose. When Steffy's true colors come out, her hubby Finn isn't going to be impressed. Who would have allowed that one little passport could beget so important mayhem? Steffy Forrester missing her Monte Carlo flight is really open for interpretation. Still, she wouldn't have left it on her office to begin with, if Steffy wasn't so focused on the Logan women. Also, Hope Logan actually tried to catch Steffy at the elevator, but the Forrester heiress was downright rotten to her and dismissed her. Hope didn't try veritably hard, however, all of this could have been avoided if she had just told Steffy she had her passport at the elevator. Carter Walton rats Hope Logan out. Carter Walton will casually mention to Queen Steffy that he ran into Hope Logan at her office when she was at the field. Steffy will recall Hope still lurking around right next to her passport when she returned from the field in a huff. Steffy will decide that Hope sabotaged her trip and hid her passport from her, and no bone is going to be suitable to move her else. While Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester are canoodling in Monte Carlo, their daughters will be back home in Los Angeles, coming to blows. Steffy has a temper, and her fury towards Hope Logan has been erecting for a while now. An grand explosion is coming, and she and Hope will come to blows when she confronts her about her passport. Will Hope Logan seize her occasion? Hope has been staying for an occasion to steal Dr. Finn from Steffy, and this just might be it. Finn knows his woman is a bona fide killer now, and formerly saw her assault Sheila Carter. When he hears about Steffy putting her hands on Hope, he may call her out on her conduct and refuse to support her on this bone. Do you suppose Steffy has a reason to be frenetic at Hope Logan for missing her flight? Will Finn take Hope's side over his woman's? Partake your studies in the commentary below. Luna Nozawa to make a shocking discovery in Penelope Poppy Nozawa's apartment. Could Luna find some libelous substantiation? Plus, John Finn Finnegan gets caught between Hope Logan and Steffy Forrester Finnegan. Also, Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester enjoy Monte Carlo. Keep reading to find out what's coming up in the coming occasion of the CBS Cleaner pieces. Will Spencer's resentment? Luna met Will Spencer. Still, the half-siblings' prolusions didn't go so well. Not only that, but Will had an outburst. Will didn't reply well when he came home to find Bill in bed with Poppy. Will claimed on staying with Katie Logan rather than Bill. Also, Bill wanted Luna and Will to clinch. Will easily isn't indeed ready to accept Luna as his family, much less embrace her. Luna Nozawa's discovery. At the time, Poppy offered to stay in her apartment so Bill and Will could have alone time. It's not clear if Poppy and Luna go to the apartment as planned, or if Luna goes there alone. In any case, Luna ends up going to the apartment and makes a shocking discovery. I've to wonder if Luna will find Tom Starr's pack stuffed full of love letters to Poppy. It might also be some kind of substantiation, but will the evidence be about maternity or murder? Whichever it is, Poppy will have some serious explaining to do. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Friday, August 2nd reveal that Hope and Steffy will continue mooting about HFTF. Steffy said the fashion line's figures are down, commodity that Carter Walton verified. Hope thinks that Steffy is just using the fashion line to attack her, however. As Hope and Steffy continue to dispute, Finn will get caught in the middle. Finn might walk in to talk to Hope, only to find Steffy isn't on her way to Monte Carlo after all. That might leave Finn explaining why he's at the Forrester Creations office. One would suppose Steffy would text her husband right down to tell him what happened. Still, I've a feeling that Steffy's mind is on Hope and Brooke rather than Finn. On Friday's occasion, Ridge and Brooke will start their magical adventure in Monte Carlo. Still, there could also be riddle and peril courtesy of a secret snooper. Partake your studies in the comment section below. Justin Barber suddenly returned to the screen. Justin also ever managed to smooth effects over with Bill Spencer. Indeed, though Justin is a suspect, he might also be just another red herring. Could Justin end up coming back only to be killed off by the Il Giardino periodical killer? Keep reading and let's talk about the possibilities. R&D. Spears' surprise return suckers got a surprise when Justin showed back over on the scene. The last time that Justin was around, he'd gotten fractured for trying to steal Bill's company from him. Justin was also responsible for framing Bill and Liam Spencer. Still, Liam and Bill would both be rotting in a captivity cell right now, if Thomas Forrester and Hope Logan hadn't saved the day. Still, supposedly, time heals all injuries. So, Justin isn't only back, but is chum-chum with Bill, all of a unforeseen. Justin suddenly showed up at Il Giardino's on the night Tom Starr failed. While Justin wasn't seen around Paul Hollister at the time of his death, it happened shortly subsequently. All we know is that Hollis honored the mysterious person he spoke to last about Tom's death. Also, Deacon Sharp was participating his proposition about Tom and Hollis' deaths. When Deacon mentioned murder, Justin sure looked suspicious. Deacon Sharp's disquisition, The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Deacon isn't letting go of his proposition. Cleric knows in his gut that commodity's not right. Cleric might not suspect anyone in particular right now, but he's going over surveillance footage. I'm not sure why the police aren't doing this. Isn't that one of the first effects they asked to take? Any surveillance cameras? In any case, Cleric isn't going to give up until he learns the verity. So, what other substantiation will Deacon stumble upon? Indeed, though Justin did a veritably bad thing with Bill, I don't suppose he's the villain in this story. It's quite possible that Justin was just brought back to be killed off. Justin is the type of character that interacted with numerous, but wasn't a series regular. So, that would allow Justin's death to be emotional and poignant without losing a major player. Bill Spencer paid Lee Finnegan a visit and had a cryptic discussion with her that raised reservations for numerous suckers. Bill constantly thanked Lee for giving him a son, nearly like she was in charge of the outgrowth rather than biology or fate. Lee's response was just as strange since she said it was the least she could do after Bill saved her life. There was a lot of talk about Lee's attempt to repay Bill, so felt like she did further than simply oversee a maternity test. Bill offered his gratefulness to Lee for making sure that was run rightly, so Lee claimed Bill was exactly the kind of father that Luna Nozawa demanded. The whole exchange made it feel like Bill wanted to be Luna's pater. And asked Lee to make sure that's what the results said, indeed if it wasn't true. Now that Bill and Lee have had this discussion, their conduct on the day of the maternity test make further sense. It was awfully accessible for Lee to show up at exactly the right moment and contend on using her at-home DNA test tackle rather. Bill was adamant about Lee sticking around and kept acting like the test would be accurate since she was a croaker. In hindsight, it's easy to see how Bill and Lee were likely in cahoots the entire time. In other words, Bill presumably called Lee over and asked her to come over with a maternity test that was outfitted to confirm he was Daddy Dollar Bill. Since Bill, Luna, and Poppy all wanted this outgrowth, he supposedly got Lee to make certain they got their want. Of course, Bill may or may not realize Lee has a reason for wanting Luna's real maternity kept under wraps. There's a good chance Jack Finnegan is Luna's biopater. But Bill may not be privy to that information. Anyhow, Bill easily wants to be Luna's pater. And feels he can be that for her in every way that counts. It's possible Bill has no idea who Luna's factual father is and actually doesn't care. Also again, Bill might have a motive for murder if he ever knew about Tom Starr's maternity claims. How far might Bill have gone to silence Tom and Paul Hollister, who probably set up Tom's letters to Poppy? We can't forget that Justin Barber used to be Bill's shady right-hand man, so there's the implicit for trouble if they've reconnected as designing mates. Whatever the case, our prognostications allude that Bill and Lee's maternity test apparel will blow up in their faces sooner or laterly, so we'll bring you updates on Luna's heartache down the road. Lee and Bill won't get down with all the secrets they're keeping, so stay tuned for plenitude of shocking news.